What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Vinland Saga chapter 202. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter we saw that something was going down in Markland. There was only one survivor, but this month, based on the first page I have seen here, we got Knut up in here. Oh my god, we got Knut. It's been a minute since we've seen him. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. Oh, he's shooting some captives here. Oh, including the baby. No. Shoot. Oh. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, and this chapter is titled 1,000-Year Voyage Part 11. And there's the fire. Oh, they're burning and pillaging. I don't know if they're raping, but hey, some people were still hiding over here. Oh. Search carefully. Don't let even one get away. Don't get close. Take them down with arrows. Get those bowmen over here. What's wrong? Don't shoot. Don't wait, sorry. What's wrong? Shoot. Don't hesitate. You have to shoot. That girl, she's the same age as my daughter. Oh! Oh! Knut shot him right in the head. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was brutal. Your Majesty. King Knut. Why have you come here? What will we do if something happens to your health? That the demon is necessary. I am forced to kill my peaceful citizens. That's why I had to come. Whoa, what? Wolf, did you confirm the source of this epidemic? Yes, it seems that 20 days ago an unidentified ship, I'm sorry, I fucked this up. Yes, it seems that 20 days ago an unidentified ship drifted to the shore near this village. I heard that the families of those who searched the wreck were the first ones to fall ill. Oh, yeah. Was the ship burned? No, we're still clearing up the investigation. Stay away from it and burn it immediately. There's nothing more to investigate. It just has to be burned. So this is what the chronicles refer to as pests. It said that there were large-scale epidemics in the days of King Alfred. I don't know if this is the same disease, so it's most likely Alfred the Great, the king of the West Saxons from 871 to 886. Obviously AD. The people in the surrounding area shall be confined for a month. We need to make sure no more infected people show up. I know it's brutal, but I understand why he did this. I totally understand why. Because when you have this kind of, because back in this era, you have to look at it from a historical context, and a lot of people don't understand that. Because people want to apply modern standards to the past and want to condemn it. Well, yeah, it's fine to condemn the past, but banning it and burying it is the wrong thing to do. No, because you need to learn from the past and see if the diseases were in the past or not, and see how these were treated, just in case, because you never know if these diseases will come back. But anyways, but back in those days, they didn't have modern medicine that we do now. So in order to prevent disease from spreading, this was how they did it. It's the right thing to do. Morally, no, it's not. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I mean, look at what the best example here is. Look what the Saki clan did in Kingdom. when they were slaughtering all these, well, they were getting their revenge, obviously. Sometimes it was in self-defense, and sometimes it was revenge. Man, a lot of these fuckers deserve it, though. The ones that they did slaughter, but and when they brutally like mutilated corpses, they learned about human anatomy in the process, and by doing that, though, they were able to become healers. So there's some good things can happen in the process of from brutality. Is it fucked up? Yes, sometimes. Yes, it is fucked up, obviously, but sometimes some good could come out of the fucked upness of it all. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense. The people in the surrounding area shall be confined for a month. We need to make sure no more infected people show up. As you wish, I'm sure your majesty's resolute measures will bring a quick end to this affair. If it were him, I wonder how he'd deal with it. Thorfinn, he will not kill people. Not killing anyone, not making any enemies. If that's possible, it would be a true paradise. It's just not going to happen. But I wonder if that is the true path to utopia. I wouldn't be able to imitate it. I know your majesty loves his people deeply. The path to utopia is the one you follow, your majesty. Utopia cannot exist. Utopia will never exist. As much as you want it to, it will never exist. But anyways. At a time like this. But yeah. Back to Thorfinn. But yeah, this is definitely foreshadowing a plague that's coming. And it's, of course, because of these stupid-ass rats. Oh, rats. Probably. They're late. Oh, wait, they're late. Yeah, usually Pelmic and the others are the first to arrive. Could we have gotten the day wrong? It's not the wrong day. I kept count. Well, then maybe they got the day wrong. I'm worried. We need to hurry up and tell them that Hilda's aiming for Miss oh my god, look at the summer now. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's gonna piss me off. Okay. We need to hurry up and tell them that Hilda's aiming for Miss Quickpooja's life. Huh. The children miss her. They lost their teacher. When she forgave me, I assumed she shared my attitude towards violence. I was wrong. Hilda's way of thinking is similar to King Canute's. Sacrificing the few to save the many. Back then, when I spoke to King Canute, I opposed it from the side of those to be sacrificed. But now, if I'm honest, I don't feel as stubbornly defiant as I did then. I can understand King Canute's point of view a little. Dude, this panel. Ugh. But the thing is, though, it all depends on the context of the situation. It does. Like, if it's gotta be, in my opinion, it's out of self-defense. Especially if mofos are attacking you. That guy is a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, but I don't think he just wanted to kill for the sake of killing. He must have been killing while anguished and concerned. See, he gets it. Enar gets it. Maybe. In reality, killed Miss Quickpooja. Might that not prevent war with the Linu? I don't know. I think, here's the thing though, the Linu this is something the Linu need to handle. Because the Linu don't want war. They don't like what this motherfucker is doing. They don't like that he's trying to cause shit. They need to be the one to handle this. Let them take care of their business. Maybe. Hild undertook this anguish voluntarily. Perhaps this is a righteous kind of violence. No. The Linu need to handle their own business. It isn't. See, Thorfinn understands. It's not righteous. No matter the method, no matter the anguish, no matter how much we want to prevent a war before it starts. I cannot accept that righteous violence exists. Does righteous violence exist? Well, some people do believe it. I mean, look at the people that fight in the name of religion. They believe righteous violence exists. But I don't know if I would call it righteous violence though. Like I'm saying in general, I don't know if I would say righteous if righteous violence should exist, but righteous violence does exist. I cannot accept that righteous violence exists. Yeah, righteous violence does exist because people do fight in the name of religion. So yeah, it does. It does exist. Is it fucked up? Yeah, it is fucked up, but it does exist. I too have resorted to violence when I was driven into a corner. Yeah, it's called self-defense, moron. But no matter the circumstances, I can't accept that it's the rightful choice. Relying on violence makes me ashamed of my own immaturity. But dude, that's a different situation. That is called self-defense. If you have to use a weapon to defend yourself, that's self-defense. I don't. Would you guys call that form of violence? Would you still call that violence if it's being backed into a corner and you're defending yourself? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that is kind of a gray area. Again, it's all comes down to context. Thorfinn just goes way too far. It's like, bro, that is self-defense. Like, if you're defending yourself, that's one thing, but if you're mercilessly killing people, that's a completely different story. We must stop Hild. There's no righteous violence. It does exist, but what Hild is doing is wrong. You can't. Thorfinn, you are in denial. Righteous violence does exist. People believe when it does exist. You cannot. It's such denial. People who believe. I mean, look at the Vikings, for example. The Vikings that believe they're fighting to if they die in Valhalla, they're gonna go to Valhalla. Wouldn't you count that as fucking righteous violence? Just saying. Let's head back for today. If we stay here longer, the sun will set before we make it back to the village. What? They say it was just one. What's going on? Everyone's gathered around Arnheid. There isn't supposed to be a thing today. Thorfinn, I'm so glad you're back. What's going on? Did something happen? Yeah, Daddy. Oh, cute. Yeah, the ships are back. They rescued a Markland survivor. Hold on. Sorry, I fucked this up. They rescued... Oh, no, I did. We're about to ask him what happened in Markland. I'll tell you the truth about how Markland fell. So we're going to find out about the tragedy next chapter. But the whole thing with what Canute was saying, that's foreshadowing of this. The pests. You know what the pests are. It's got to be them rats. Mm-hmm. And the tragedy is coming here. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Thorfinn's got to be in denial. He's in straight up denial. I know we can't accept that righteous violence cannot exist. But righteous violence does exist. It fucking exists. And the Vikings do it all the freaking time. Would you say what Canute, I don't believe, does... would you say Canute believes that he's doing righteous violence? I kind of believe, in the case of what Canute is doing, the only reason why I would say that could be righteous violence is because he's protecting his people from, he's protecting his citizens from disease spreading. That may be an example of righteous violence in this case, you know, sacrificing the few to protect the many. Yeah, I can see that. If we're going to use righteous violence is in by this manga's definition of righteous violence, yeah, what Canute is doing is definitely that. But the first thing I thought of with righteous violence was religion. But anyways, but in this case, yeah. And by this manga's definition, yeah, Knut's doing that. And in some cases, it's fucked up. It is when you're doing when it just. But in Knut's case, though, in this scenario, I think what he's doing, again, because we don't have historical context, we don't have modern medicine here. There's no way that this plague can be cured, as far as we know. So he's doing the right thing. But what Hild's doing is wrong. Now, the Lindu should be handling their own business. Let them do their own fucking thing. If they do need help, then they could reach out. But right now, like, Hild is kind of being, I don't know if white savior would be the right word for this, but if I'm going to apply modern terms to it. But let me know what you guys think about this, about righteous violence. It definitely does exist in the context of the manga and just in general. But what do you guys think of this chapter? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Vinland Saga content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.